So if there's anything that I'm potentially a snob about, this would be it. Beauty products. And it's not like expensive wise. It's just that like I can spend a lot of money on beauty products. If you're anything like me, you almost have to avoid Ulta and Sephora and sometimes even Target, you know? So today I am sharing with you my current favorites that are in the rotation. All right, so I'm gonna start with face wash. This is called Prequel. I'm probably saying it wrong. I got this at Target and it is a cleansing oil. This is what I use as the base of getting my makeup off, and it feels really nice. There's no scent to it, and I will use one of my cleansing cloths with it as I get it off. Okay, the next thing, you've probably seen this brand at Ulta and Target, Bioma. And I have a few products in this brand, but this is the sensitive retinol oil. I love this. This is my favorite product to put on my face. I don't know why. It says boosted barrier and better skin. But yeah, so this brand, if you've seen it at Ulta or Target, it is fairly inexpensive and there's no scent to them either. So I really recommend this brand to anyone, truly. All right, the next one is kind of one that's a little more pricey. So this brand is Fresh, and this is the Rose Instant Hydration Mist. So honestly, I even put it on sometimes with my makeup. As you can see, it just adds that misty glow. It's nice, and it smells really nice too. But so this is, it's a refining face mist, instantly replenishes moisture for 24 hours and refreshes for a radiant, dewy look. As you can tell, it does the dewy look. The next one is, I'm probably not saying this right too, but Anua 70 Plus. So it is a glow milky toner. So when I'm doing my toner, I don't have any other toner that I use. This is what I use. I got this off of Amazon. Moving from skincare. This one is very important for people who do self-tanner. Self-tanner is the one where I have tried so many different things. I've tried mousses, which I hate, and I'm learning I hate. I've tried lotions, I hate. Anything that is like a mist or like a spray is what I've landed on. That works for me. So before this, I was using the Isle of Paradise, and I loved it. It's just that it got to the point where I could only order it on Sephora, and then by the time I went to go order it again, it seemed like it's out of stock everywhere. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to try something new. And so I did my research and I found Tenologist. And so far, this has been really good. It does give you a really dark glow. My self-tanner is kind of wore off, so I can't really like show you guys now. Maybe I'll do a different video for that. This is in medium. It does do really well. The one I was using it was like a water oil spray, and it rarely ever left streaks. This is a airbrush mist, and I love it. It does require a little more attention from you when you're like, when you have your mitt on and you're having to rub things in, because I used to like, I feel like the mist for Isle of Paradise, you didn't have to pay attention as much. For this one, you definitely do. But it's okay. Like, it still works really well. Just be a little more observant and attentive, you know. I will say one thing is make sure that you do your feet well, because if you don't, you look like a dirty child. The next one is the Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops. I use this with the Isle of Paradise mist that I was talking about, and I've been using drops like this for probably like 7 years. And whenever I'm about to do my self-tanner day, I will do 4 to 5 drops in a moisturizer, and then I just put it on my face. Make sure I get everywhere, because there's times that I've like had little white spots because I missed it. So like, make sure you get everywhere. And then I wash my hands, and then I start on my self-tanner, because the last thing I want to do is that I did my self-tanner and now have to do my face, and water like drops down your arms. So yeah, but this is great for the face. This one, like, it seems like it could be unimportant, but it really is important, because this is still one of those things where like you're trying to find the right brand. And this is the foaming shave gel. This is like my holy grail. I've probably, out of all these products, I've used the Flamingo shaving gel the longest. So that is why it made the cut, okay? That is why. It's great. You can get it at Target, and probably Amazon too, but I know Target. You know those like red bumps? Okay, not everyone's gonna know this. You can get some like red bumps on your arms, or they might not even be red. They might just be like bumps. Or even if you have like what I call strawberry legs, where you have like red bumps here and you can kind of feel it. Well, that is called KP. And I'm not even gonna pretend like I remember exactly the name, and so I'm gonna put that on text here. But this is from Naturium. And it's a KP scrub that you can put on your arms. And I put it on my leg as well. And I have tried other products for this, and it like worked okay, but like I have found that this one works really well. Last is for hair. Amika. I'm pretty sure I'm saying this right, and if I'm not, that's okay. This is a Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment. This is really nice on the hair at night. And honestly, sometimes I could even put it on my hair right now, honestly. Like the ends. But I put this on my hair some nights just to add that extra hydration and moisture, because this year I had dry hair from different reasons. And so I started using this, and I changed up some other things, and my hair is getting back to normal. Just listen to that. This product, let's just talk about how dry shampoo is hard. It's just hard, especially when you're someone who tends to have naturally kind of oily hair, or you're not the person who just let it go 7 days and let your hair get used to like being oily. I'm that person who can really only go about 3 days, which I'm on 3 days right now. But anyways, so dry shampoo has not always been my friend, and I have had roller coaster relationships with dry shampoos. The one that I felt worked really well in the very beginning when I was trying it was Dry Bar, because it was more like powdery. I have tried different like brands that have it in powder form, which does work well. It's just really annoying and kind of messy, so I try not to do that. My favorite one that I had recently was actually not this one, but we're going to talk about that. Okay, just hold your horses. So Monday, you guys know Monday. It is a brand at Target. You can see it other places. I think it's probably at Ulta too. They have a dry shampoo that to me is almost on the level of Dry Bars. However, the smell's not the best, but it did work well. It's just recently when I went to Target, there was no dry shampoo there. So I picked up a new product, and this is Salt Air. Okay, this is what it looks like. I actually really like this. It smells better than Monday, and it still works well. It made the cut. Monday would have made the cut, but this made the cut. This smells better. I would rather put this in my hair. And last but not least is hairspray, because you gotta finish strong, you know, finish strong. So this is Moroccan Oil's Finish Strong Hairspray, and a lot of times I have used texture spray, but recently I just got back into hairspray, and I just saw more volume from that. And so like I was mentioning earlier, because my hair was dry, I was using a cheap hairspray, and I had to make some changes for things. And so this was one of them. Was I decided to get a more expensive hairspray in hopes that maybe the quality would improve my hair, which it did. But yeah, so Moroccan Oil's hairspray, this was also a good one. So that is what has been in the mix lately. I'll leave links to everything below. And if you've got something that you've been loving too, I'd love to hear. See you in the next one.